Hi guys, how's everybody doing? Trust we're doing fine. Welcome to another segment of my doing talks. Don't mind me, I just being serious. Yeah, it's one of those things. As that just that they say on YouTube. Yeah, so today I'll be talking about sampling. It's sampling is super common these days. And it's all over the place. Are we practicing it in Nigeria enough? No, I don't think so. So the problem is there are a lot of factors affecting that. But just to digress a bit, I will take us to the very reason why I chose to talk about this topic. So there's a recent record out by Burna Boy, which it goes the title is last everybody go chop breakfast. It's wrapped around that there are people with assertions that he samples a lot, and they feel it's kind of like lazy, and it's very kind of like demeaning or something. But the truth is, sampling is an art. If you can do it effortlessly, it goes a very long way. It opens doors, flips script open for you. Basically the possibilities are limitless. When you sample a great song, you have a better chance of connecting better with whomever it is did the original. So this present song just did samples Tony Braxton's song. Tony Braxton is a legend. And if you're a 90s baby, you would understand what I mean. And Bonampo has done quite a number of samples. He samples, he does what we call interpolation. So I would just briefly explain the difference between interpolation and sampling. Sampling is when you directly use materials from the original source on your present record. And interpolation is when you kind of like replay, especially sampling, especially when you infuse lyrics, or the exact you lift the exact material. Let's say for instance you're sampling a song which has a chorus, and then you didn't just re-perform it, you heavily sample the chorus word for word, or by either using saying it, singing it out loud on the song, or lifting it from the original song. That is sampling, basically. While interpolation is when you replay, you kind of maybe guitar riff, piano riffs, or you play in line with it. I will give practical examples of that. So an example of a pure sampled song would be um Burna Boy's Wombolo Wombolo. That's Angelique Kidjo's Wombolo Wombolo. That's direct sampling. While an interpolation would be Polo G's Smoke Criminal, where he samples Mike Jackson's Smooth Criminal. He didn't use the direct, but the beat pattern, the rhythm, and all were that of Michael Jackson. And it's not just done here in Africa. We're not even doing it enough. Backroad G sampled Magic System One Pagao on a song, and it's crazy. It doesn't just give you another song for people to stream. It gives the artist a well-grounded space, a well-grounded certification of being able to do something around something, maybe a classic song or something extraordinary, which moves away from the particular genre the artist is doing. Nobody would have thought of somebody infusing a Congolese Makossa genre of music into proper rap, let's say grime rap. It's very uncommon if you get. While this is being done, Chris Brown too does a whole lot of sampling. There's She Ain't You, there's this one by there's this popular record, I Love Your Smile, pam, 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 pam. Chris Brown did this. So if those people could do it, why we're not doing it enough in Africa, or let's say Nigeria presently? Why? I really want to know the reason why. There's nothing wrong with it. Because an artist samples or uses, it doesn't change anything. It just goes to show the person understands music force and how music theory basically works. Nothing is wrong with doing original. Sometimes original is original. Sampling can be extremely dope. I'll give another instance. Tupac's changes. Yes, changes. Let me say changes. No, it wasn't an original song. If to bust your bubble, the original song was by a white guy, Bruce Hornsby and the Range. So Tupac remade, they resang the chorus, they remade it. It was clean and proper. The hook was taken by a guy named Talent. I mean, the song was so good. Bruce Hornsby performed Tupac's version of his own song just to pay tribute to Tupac. I mean, if it was a sample that wasn't done well, I mean, that wouldn't have come to the light of the day. So I'm just basically saying this thing doesn't remove any flesh from you as an artist. I know it will feel like it limits you. No, it doesn't. If you feel there's a particular song you're feeling and you're kind of connected to it, the only thing you should be worried about is trying to get sample clearance. And with the help of an entertainment lawyer, you could get that. You could even reach out to these people or via the internet, and then they'll put you to make it simple for you. They might just want to hear a rough dub of it. Sampling is dope. I've had an artist that I manage, we sampled a particular old classic song, and then we're doing radio rotation for for songs of the project. This particular one wasn't even paid. We decided not to push it. But the crazy part was when the video came out, it was on the internet. Radio stations picked the audio themselves and they were jamming and slamming it. There's a reason for this though. A classic song brings back memories. It gives people a form of nostalgia. And when people get nostalgia, they have emotions and moments connected to them. So while doing this, it doesn't just connect with your present fan base and people whom you're not in the same age range with will connect with it. So it's a win-win thing. So if you still feel it's it's a demeaning thing, I mean you should get that out of your head. It is not. It is extremely beautiful, especially when it's done well. And then we also have a thing here in the part of the world where we kind of like limit creativity by forcing everything. You can't force everything. Music is you're the music, and the music comes as it is, and if you flow through and you flow with it, you get amazing results out of it. Daft Punk, the popular duo, they have heavy samples. One More Time was the beat of One More Time was created from an already made song. They picked up three notes from that song to make One More Time. One More Time is a huge record, and many of the other songs, Kanye West samples a lot, Jay-Z samples a lot. Sampling doesn't change a thing. In Nigeria, Olu maintain Tolu and Big Bamo, the maintain group, they relied heavily on sample. A large number of their records were heavily dependent on sampling. They did interpolation, they sampled, and these were mega hits that received radio. They were booked for shows, to perform these records. So they had a catch code, which was we sampled that Chris area codes. There's a law which equally samples Magic Systems, Wompagau. There's Nibola Wangbilo. I can't remember the song we sampled, but it was a sample. So it doesn't limit you. You will not die. You'll be fine. So the thing is, it's creativity. So if you're gonna crucify a certain artist for sampling, you should look inward. Do you want to be creative? Is something wrong with you? Why are you limiting yourself? So when we look at it, we look at this space, we'll get to understand and realize music is vast, it's extremely big. When you look at biggest songs of today, they're either picking up. I mean, sampling sometimes is mistaken. You could, if you pick up a piano or a guitar riff from a song, it is you've done something. It means you used a material or someone else's material. But if you can do it properly, that is the sweet part of it. A song just came out now by Zelensky. It's it samples, I think, Loving You, samples Asha's Be My Man. Now, nobody would have seen, nobody saw that coming. I mean, it goes to show the boy understands music. I'm sure it will be young when that particular album came out. But Be My Man is a proper, how would I put it, a pop kind of feel, folklore kind of song. So for him to be able to put himself into that space and sample that correctly in the right context, it means the music theory, music process flows through him, the force is with him. So this is where I put down the camera now, because you know what they say, a long go is enough for a striker.